Hi, my name's Faye and I'm a building surveyor at Harrison Clark Chartered Surveyors. Recently, we have had several party wall inquiries where building owners have asked us to serve notices on their behalf, but they have left it to the last minute and not discussed their proposals with their neighbours. Today we're going to be looking at a common mistake for building owners when planning their works, and that's the timescales involved with their party wall notices. Party wall notices are often last on the to-do list of building owners when they plan their works. However, leaving party wall matters to the last minute can result in delays to your project. If your neighbour dissents to your works and appoints a surveyor to act on their behalf, they may have several questions about your proposals that may need to be answered. Surveyors may be busy and not able to deal with your matter straight away, or they may even be about to jet off on holiday. For this reason, once the necessary design details are available, notices should be served as soon as possible. If you are planning to carry out excavation works or are building a new wall at the boundary line, you must give your neighbour a minimum of 1 month's notice before commencing works. For party structure works, say cutting into a party wall to insert steel beams, you must give your neighbour a minimum of 2 months' notice. If you want to find out more about the 3 types of party wall notices covered in the Party Wall Act, we have several explainer videos on our YouTube channel. If your neighbour is happy to consent to your party wall notices, your neighbour can agree to you starting works before the end of the notice period, but only if they authorise you to do so in writing. For this reason, we highly recommend that you serve party wall notices at least 1 or 2 months before you plan to start works. Technically, the Act only stipulates that drawings should be provided with an adjacent excavation notice. The Act says that adjacent excavation notices shall be accompanied by plans and sections showing the site and depth of any excavation the building owner proposes to make, and if they propose to erect a building or structure, its site. However, in our experience, it is best to provide your neighbours with as much detail as possible. So if you have drawings available showing your proposals in a tangible way, we often find neighbours are more likely to consent to your notice. Additionally, detailed drawings will help your party wall surveyor to determine which aspects of the works are notifiable. If these are not available, there is a risk that elements of notifiable works may be missed, potentially leading to delays to your project. Your neighbour will have 14 days to respond to your party wall notice. However, if they do not respond, you will need to serve a reminder notice, giving them a further 10 days to respond. If you still don't hear back from them, you will need to appoint a surveyor to act on their behalf. If your neighbour dissents and a dispute arises, assuming your neighbour has appointed their own surveyor, the 2 surveyors will need to meet and arrange to record a schedule of condition on your neighbour's property. It is unlikely that the surveyors will be able to meet immediately, as they are likely to be dealing with several other items of work, and they will need to take your neighbour's availability for access into account. This element of the party wall process will probably take around 1 or 2 weeks. Once the schedule of condition has been prepared, the report will need to be written up and approved by your neighbour's surveyor. Your surveyor will also prepare a draft award for comments and approval by your neighbour's surveyor. And often, amendments will need to be made before the award is signed and served upon both parties. You should allow around 1 to 3 weeks for the completion of the award. However, in some complex disputes, this can take longer. If you plan to start notifiable building works within the next year or so, we can help you to plan your party wall notices to maximise the likelihood of your neighbours agreeing to your works, to help reduce the cost of administering the party wall process. Our team of party wall surveyors can be reached on 023 8155 0051 and look forward to discussing your project with you.